today's Living Word with Pastor Arlene.
Today, let's look at Galatians 1, 6 and 7. Now, we started the week saying it's all about Jesus. The will of the Father is that we believe Jesus. The will of the Father, it didn't list the things of we have to do to make ourselves good enough to be accepted. He wanted us to believe in Jesus, to walk in a place of fellowship with him, have that everlasting life, walking in victory today. So we saw that the gospel is the too good to be true news, where Jesus has done everything. So in Galatians 1, 6, Paul is saying to the Galatians, I marvel that you are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace or the gospel of Christ unto another gospel. Unto another gospel. Well, the gospel is the grace of God. They're interchangeable. You can see that here. Paul did that. And now Judaizers came in, or we can say any denomination today, because Judaizers might not come in, but they're saying, okay, you got saved by grace through faith. However, now that you're saved, here's a list of things you have to do. And they were saying you had to be circumcised, but it could be anything. It could be, who knows what the religious mindset might come up with for what you have to do. But Paul said no. And then in verse 7, he said, which is not another gospel. There's only one gospel. But there are some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Christ. Trying to receive from God through our works and through our behavior and through our effort is really a perversion of the gospel. And this is what Paul is saying here. It's perverting the gospel when we think we have to do something to get God to do something. And when people are so steeped in religion, it's sometimes harder to get them to get that out of them, because they really believe in so much of the world today. Of course, in school you work hard, you get good grades, etc. But even that is focusing on ourselves at our work. No matter what we do, we're focusing on what we've done instead of focusing on the fact that God's given us that gift. Whatever we're called to do, God's given us that gift. But it all starts with believing on Jesus first and foremost. We have to have our attention on what Jesus has already done for us, not on what are we supposed to do. He is perfectly pleased with us already because he sees us through Jesus. Thank you for joining us this week.